When people present into the clinic suffering with ongoing pain and injuries, we always think that it must be the musculoskeletal system's fault. It must be something wrong with one of my joints or one of my muscles, tendons or ligaments. But what we often don't consider is the overall impact that life is having on you. We'll often describe to patients the idea of how full is your glass. And so if I had an empty glass and I started to put in all the basic functions that I need to survive, breathing, digestion, etc., I'm already starting to fill up that glass with some water. If you then start to add in the work stresses that you're under, the family stresses that you're under, the nutritional deficiencies or the poor hydration and nutrition that you have, we're always filling up this glass a little bit more, and the nervous system is already starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. If we then start to put in some past physical injuries, maybe some broken bones, which although healed, you will still be compensating for. Now that glass is getting so full, we can't compensate any longer. Our nervous system becomes overwhelmed. And so sometimes this is the equivalent of having 100 tabs open on my internet browser. It's just going to slow down. It can't process that degree of information at one time. And so it's going to perceive more threat. What does that look like? It looks like poor concentration, poor focus. It looks like bad energy and potentially the experience of pain, because the muscles will react and tighten up as the nervous system goes into more of a fight or flight response. So what we do in the clinic is try to reduce that glass, reduce the water in the glass. And the way that we do that is through desensitizing the nervous system, re-educating you and helping you mitigate stress better, and using neurological hacks to help promote good brain function overall. This relates back to the concept that we use in clinic of neurological health. And this is a concept that describes this ability to take in multiple pieces of information, to mitigate stress well, and for a stressful event to come along, to be able to process that and then move on from it in a rational, logical way. Whereas often when we're overwhelmed, we tend to react emotionally. And so it's important to understand that all these factors have an influence on your experience of ongoing pain, because pain is an alarm and it's not because of damage. So hopefully that helps. And if you need any questions answered, just let us know.